2025 is shaping up to be the year of Legion. Another fresh Legion private server releasing just in a few days from now. And no, it's not Tauri yet. Its time will come soon. But now it's the go-to in terms of Legion expansions. uWoW is releasing another fresh Legion realm. And it's happening in only 2 days from now, the 2nd of January 2025. They also have a trailer for this realm. Unfortunately, it's fully in Russian, which I don't understand much of. So you can expect a bunch of Russian players playing on the server. But their Legion server is also pretty full of English-speaking people and pretty international friendly. Their website is also accessible in the English language, among other many languages. So it's not completely Russian, but there will be some language barrier. And I checked uWoW a couple weeks ago, published a video where I go through what their Legion's like. So if you're interested in uWoW's Legion options, go check that video out. It will give you a good idea. And based on that video, you should be able to tell if you want to play on this fresh Legion server by uWoW or not. And as always, don't forget the video is sponsored by, I was going to say by uWoW, by gtop100.com, a website where you can search for World of Warcraft private servers, including Legion private servers. uWoW's at #1, and they actually have that promotion about Legion X1 opening. Check them out. Thanks for the support. Back to the video. So this new realm is called Legion Plus ×1. I wonder what that means. An enhanced version of the classic World of Warcraft Legion expansion. Get ready for unique changes, innovations, and exciting content that will bring a ton of new opportunities. Opening date January 2nd, 6 p.m. MSK. What does that mean? So Google says that's 4 p.m. for me. I like that it's not a super late launch. So 4 p.m. for me in Central Europe. You figure out what that means for you. I should make a note so that I don't forget this is happening. And so obviously I'm going to check out the server on the launch day. Expect a live stream. If you're not subscribed yet, you should. ×1 rates. ×1 for everything? XP, professions, reputations. Woo, I don't know who wants to grind on ×1 experience rates in 2025. I don't know if that's a good decision. Let's keep reading. War mode server type, I guess that means you will able to opt into war mode and off if you don't want world PvP. Sounds good. Raid cooldowns, only 1 day cooldown for normal and heroic difficulty. So you can literally farm raids every single day, except mythic, which has a 7-day cooldown. Max prestige level 25, artifact knowledge 55, starts at 55, so there's not gonna be artifact power grind. It's not gonna be too bad, unlike Tauri's Legion, which they want to start at 1, which is ridiculous. Wake up. Battlegrounds, equipment below 930 item level will be scaled to 930. Wow, so there's a lot of catch-up mechanics. I wonder why they make it ×1 rates if there's so many quality of life features making you viable and competitive off the get-go. Cross-realm not planned. So as you may know, uWoW already has a couple of active Legion servers, Legion realms. So this one will not be a part of the cross-realm system that they have on the other realms. Features, customized client, new races, models, mounts, and other elements from the new expansions that have been added to the game. I wonder what new races in particular. New race and class combinations. New race and class combinations from human druids to Volpara priests. Play as the Death Knight, Shaman, or Warlock for any race. Ho. Now the freedom of choice is on your side. I love that. We're definitely gonna pick something spicy. Racial ability selection. The ability to choose a set of abilities from other races. Choose your favorite race without worrying about their abilities. Scalable world. Locations, quests, and loot will adjust to your character's level from 1 to 100. Can you level at 1 in Outland, like for instance? That would be super cool. And super bugged probably. Class ability changes. We're preparing changes to class abilities aimed at improving interactions with certain items and specializations. You can check out the preliminary list here. Let's check it out if I can. Oh, and it's all in Russian. English. Why does it say English when it's obviously not in English? Yo, what the fuck? Well, never mind. There seems to be a few changes. General artifact power for all weapons. Artifact power gain is now applied to all available artifact weapons. another W. War mode in your faction's capital city and gain access to PvP talents and various bonuses. In this mode, you will always be ready to fight enemies and you will receive additional rewards for participating in PvP battles. So they include War mode, which is normally a BFA and onward feature, now in Legion. That's amazing. Rebel mode. Activate Rebel mode in Dalaran, Broken Isles, and gain access to PvP talents and unique bonuses. In this mode, you will be able to fight players of all factions, and you will receive additional rewards for participating in PvP. Whoa, hold on, so you can kill members of your own faction. I wonder how many people are gonna abuse this shit with their friends. But that's super cool idea, I love it. A shame there's no PvP templates in the open world, so it's gonna be a one-shot fiesta in Legion. Updated hardcore mode. This is a new way to take a look at the game you already know. Your character has only one life, and death means that the adventures in Azeroth are over for this character. Hardcore talents and seasonal torment. Every 15 levels up to level 90, the character will be affected by the torment effect, and a new hardcore talent will be unlocked. Game events. Participate in new weekly game events of the project and receive unique rewards. Gold coins of valor. Get coins for any game activity and purchase mounts, toys, pets, capes, and much more. I love it. So you can essentially get the donate currency for playing on the server. Dungeon Finder added new mode, Legion Random Dungeon Mythic. So they have a random dungeon finder mode for mythic dungeons. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Holy shit, so many good features. Hey, Tauri Stormforge, make notes. Add in a new random mixed dungeon mode. New options for players level 15 to 100 to run dungeons from expansions. From Classic to Worlds of Draenor. It is possible to exclude some expansions. Is this server really gonna be that well scripted? Because last time I played on uWoW, like a year or two ago, it had its issues. So now you want to say every dungeon from every expansion is going to work, or at least most of them? I'm going to try it if you say that's the case. We'll see. In all modes except Legion Random Dungeon Mythic, NPC assistants will be available who will play the role of a tank, healer, or fighter. They deserve to speed up the surge for dungeons and help with leveling. And we know that these assistants, bots, we saw them on uWoW on their Legion server. They're also available there. So you're able to play with bots in dungeons and be able to find groups easier that way. But what if I don't want the bots? Is there like a command list I can use to disable or enable them? Raid Finder. Minimum player count can reduce to 10. Players can earn unique rewards for each raid weighing. Mythic keys. New dungeons from the World of Draenor expansion have been added to the rotation. Modifiers have been reworked, new ones from the Battle of Azeroth and Shadowlands. In-game store, initially cosmetic items, pets, mounts, and other services that do not affect the balance of the game will be available. After receiving the achievements first on the server race class, a premium account and the quick start service will become available. Sometime after the Emerald Nightmare raid opens, item level 925 and 945, items from the raid and Mythic Plus dungeons will become available for purchase on normal and heroic difficulty. Once the Nighthold raid opens, you will be able to purchase item level 955 items from the Emerald Nightmare raid and Mythic Plus dungeons, as well as the Awakening Essence currency. So you can't buy everything, and you're probably not able to buy the like best in slot, but you're still able to kind of pay to win for a little bit, but only after some time passes, not on the fresh server, but once there's some people that conquered the raids and all this on certain difficulties. I guess that's a reasonable decision. I cannot say that the server wouldn't be pay to win, because you can pay for a lot of stuff, but at least you cannot get best in slot like Shadowmourne and Warmane kind of situation. Opening promotions, prize fund, 555,000 rubles. I don't know how much that is in euros. The first player to reach level 110 will receive 25,000 rubles. The next 20 players will receive 5,000. So the first person at max level received 217 euros. That's pretty impressive, honestly. not bad at all. Actually worth the grind. First player to reach level 110 in hardcore mode will receive the same price. First group to defeat all bosses of the Emerald Nightmare on Mythic will receive 100,000. uWoW, if you like my video, you can send me some money later. I would not complain. That's, by the way, the case for any World of Warcraft private server. If you want to support me, I make a video about you, you like it, you can send me money later. And finally, information about opening content. All Legion dungeons and locations will be available from the moment the server starts. 6 days after the launch, the Emerald Nightmare and Trial of Valor raids will become available in Norma and Heroic, and Season 1 of the Arena and Mythic dungeons will begin. In 13 days, the Emerald Nightmare and Trial of Valor raids will be unlocked on Mythic. The Nighthold raid in Norma and Heroic will open on February the 5th, and the Nighthold on Mythic February 12th. Okay, so what do I think about this new fresh realm by uWoW? Honestly, before I read this announcement, and this was the first time reading the announcement actually here on this video, I thought to myself, I'll play on day 1, but I'm not really interested in playing on uWoW. But going through features, they have some really good ideas here. I don't understand why it's at ×1 rates. Look, it doesn't take you that long to level on Legion in comparison to like TBC, Wrathful Lich King or whatever, but it still takes a long time and it's 110 levels. So I really wonder about the logic in this decision if they give you so many catch-up systems, but then they let you level at ×1 in 2025? I don't know, to me it lacks logic. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the server. I'm concerned about the population being mostly Russian. Nothing against Russians, but it provides a big language barrier for all of us. But the custom features, honestly, they got me really interested. I'm definitely going to be there checking the server on launch day, so you can join me on the live stream if you're still uncertain about playing the game. I'll definitely have to probably download their launcher because of all these custom features, because they have a customized client, as they say. If it's at least like 90% functional, it doesn't even have to be perfectly scripted, and I'm not expecting that. Having Warlords of Draenor and all these options in terms of content that you can play would be fucking amazing. If there's anybody from uWoW watching this video, write a comment down below the video and you can explain some of the questions and concerns I've talked about now. And I'll see you all on uWoW's fresh Legion Plus X1 on the 2nd of January. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, comment, and see you in Legion.